If it becomes a question of your character, the prosecutor will try to enter the assault in evidence.
A man can't win against the state. It's not a fair fight.
You didn't help your situation today in court.
Now that statement about fair fight is definitely something you could give the audience.
A man can't win against the state. It's not a fair fight.
Lovely.
You didn't help your situation in court today.
What do you mean?
Mr. Ball gave his alibi for the time when the still was raided as staying the night at your house. When questioned, you stated that you couldn't remember if this was the case. This lost Mr. Ball his defence. It's likely he will now give evidence against you. He gave you a very hard look as he was led away.
Okay, this speech, because it's such a bizarre thing for him to have done, but I did want to put it in. So for some of these other speeches, I will be talking about getting the pace up a bit, but this one, you can do it in the rate that you're currently doing it, and it will bring attention to it. Yeah, because it was such a...
So does Mary know much of this, or is this all news to you? Was she in the court?
I think she would have been in the court, or gossips would have told her for sure. Anyway.
She was suspicious right from the word go.
Well, she's not stupid, is she? Like you all. I'm just trying to get into character. I'm just trying to get into character here.
Andrew must have pissed you off sometimes.
Once or twice.
Yes.
So it would have been confusing for him why he did that.
Yeah.
Yes. Why did he deny him? So Mary, give Mary the cue. He gave you
a very hard look as he was led away.
Yes, why did you deny him?
Whatever the reason, he is now motivated to help the police.
Okay, excuse me. So Jacob, what do you think you'd do when Mary calls out that to you?
I'm sorry.
Why did you deny him?
I expected you to stand up for him.
Well, that's good that you stood up, because that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. I expected you to stand up for him.
Do I say something?
What do you want about?
What are you on about?
So Andy has a soft spot for you.
So, excuse me, so Birch, what are you doing while they're having a squabble? And are you going to be looking at
I suppose I'm looking at them. What else am I doing?
yeah, but how are you feeling when you look
But
at
also, so that feeling will need to go to him.
I'm feeling, I'll roll my eyes.
Yeah.
I know Andy has.
We'll see about that, because there might be something coming out in this discussion that's going
So
to...
Mary would know he had a soft spot for her. Or is she completely oblivious?
I did write it oblivious, but
Okay.
we'll see what Robin wants to do with it.
Oh, she could probably ignore it. I know Andy has a soft spot for you. He looks at you like a milk lamb. I put a stick in his books.
He may have a soft spot for me. Oh, I should have put glasses on. But he means nothing to me anymore. He may have a soft spot for me, but he means nothing to me. It never has. You're a fool. Oh, you're a fool.
Say it to me, yeah.
I'll say it there. You're a fool.
Mr. Donaldson.
I can sit down under that. It's disgusting. Had enough.
Mr. Donaldson.
So he's calling you to Brooke. You could sit down with
Yeah,
him.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking about that.
That's
So
why I've
yeah.
added Mr. Donaldson.
Yeah, give him that kind of
Okay.
energy.
Okay, so you just...
Mr. Donaldson, the police have charged you with running a still in October last, and now it is on the cards that they will add a charge for the still raided in January.
Actually, I think I should sit down after that speech there to
Oh, yeah.
look back at Birch.
Yeah.
I never met
Okay.
Shannon. The newspaper said the partner was John Duggan. That's not me, is it? Well,
Jansen, if he points you out and Mr. Ball, and then
it'll be Jansen's word against mine. And now Andy will join with the others against me. It'll be my word against them all.
Yes, good.
and another stiff prison sentence will sour any remnants of friendship.
Yeah, you're going to want to come in quickly with that because that's part of
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Okay, so Jacob also.
Yeah.
You look at me.
And, Mr. Donaldson, I'd be remiss if I did not give my advice that the Crown may add further charges. They may bring conspiracy charges against you and Mr. Ball for claiming the reward from the Crown when the stills were yours. If the illicit still charges are proven, it is likely that the conspiracy charge will follow. Conspiracy carries a maximum sentence of 10 years.
Okay, I'd like to do that speech again and have it just a bit flatter and a bit quicker because it's,
I'm getting to
Yeah.
the facts.
yeah, and it's getting near the end,
Yeah.
so I just want to pick it up a tad.
And, Mr. Donaldson, I'd be remiss if I did not give my advice that the Crown may add further charges. They may bring conspiracy charges against you and Mr. Ball for claiming the reward from the Crown when the stills were yours. If the illicit still charges are proven, it is likely that the conspiracy charge will follow. Conspiracy carries a maximum sentence of 10 years.
Yeah, so that last sentence is the one. Yeah?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Conspiracy carries a maximum sentence of 10 years.
10 years? They can't convict me.
They can and they may. I can argue that the Distillations Act does not make it illegal for a man to erect a still and inform customs of its location. Hard to know as things are now. This might be our only hope.
It'll be all right. We'll be a team of horses up and
Oh, sorry. You and your horses? No, it won't.
But-
it will not be all right.
to hell to where I'll get it sorted.
You might be standing there, would you or not?
Oh no, I'm feeling pretty crushed. I tried to make you proud.
And so the audience will need to see that sadness somewhere.
Maybe you should get further out the edit so
You can do both. Wherever she standing.
yeah.
But anyway, sorry.
That's right.
I
Very good.
tried to make you proud.
I've got to do all the work myself here, all on my own.
Holy Mary, my God. It's your cue. I tried to make you proud.
Thank you, Jacob.
Am I?
Yeah.
Is there another page?
Yep.
Oh.
How do you manage to do that? Okay, Jacob, give Mary the cue.
I've only got a
please.
crowd. I've only got 34.
I'll get it sorted. Mary, I tried to make you proud.
Mother of, Holy Mother of God. And what will I do while you're in jail for years and years? Oh, it was about fun. What about the farm?
Don't be angry with me, darling. We'll get this sorted. So, how can you get me out of this?
Nice. So that's good. Yeah. Focus and
Yeah.
distress and then back to almost
Yeah.
your old self.
So I try to take you in, do like a Melania Trump,
Donald
Trump.
Yeah.
I know, I'm
That's who he is.
I'm actually quite fascinated by it.
Anyway,
And
anyway.
then it's Who's Docker? Who's playing Docker?
Hunter.
Right.
So he will come in quickly and then pick you up and move you to the front of the stage and charge you there. Any comments?
No, it's good.
We will play a lot as when Robin gets back with that very last swapping of upset, angry, upset, angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, stuff will
It's
be
not a
something.
comedy.
I thought there might be a time in there where he stands up when he's getting frustrated and talking to him in that conversation with him.
We might have a bit of up and then down, and yeah, it'd like be good to use the stage a bit more.
And the thing is, if a man's handcuffed and sitting at the table, if you start standing up and down in an angry tone, there'd probably be a policeman in there to
It could be a bit of
push
comedy.
it down.
Well, Doc is out the back having a cup of tea, he hasn't noticed. So Birch is here, he's the one.
But I
that's
can keep you in order.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, anyway, when you're talking to a lawyer, it's private, the police
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
usually go up there. I don't
Okay, any comments from anybody?
I know that, but I don't. That's good seeing that it's written when you do it out that way, and you can see very good writing.
Thank you, it's very nice of you,
Yeah,
Ted.
that's great. Cool.
Any comments? No?
Good say, no, it's safe. Open it up.
Okay.
And I was thinking that when you're doing that, there was another place where you were a bit confused. The audience needs to see that with your face. You know, any time that you change your feelings, it's good for the audience to see. And I can't remember where it was.
Right.
There was a place where. It doesn't need a lot, but just to show that what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we've got 15 minutes or maybe a bit less. I'm hesitant to do that last bit again because we'll do more of that when Robin